The Trump campaign has halted TV ads. That's surprising. This is campaign in disarray type stuff. So Fox News reported it. Take a look.
President Trump's re-election team taking a brief pause and running TV ads for a strategy review with 95 days to go until the election. The campaign has vastly outspent Democratic challenger Joe Biden to run TV and digital commercials. The Trump team, referring to the recent replacement of Brad Pascal as campaign manager, telling Fox News, quote, "With the leadership change in the campaign, there is understandably a review and fine-tuning of the campaign strategy. We will be back on the air shortly, even more forcefully exposing Joe Biden as a puppet of the radical left wing." Biden is running spots this week in 6 key battleground states the president won in 2016, and saying spots are going up in Ohio, which the president also won in 2016, and where recent polls show a very close contest.
So there's only one reason why they would do this, and the reason is their ads aren't working. They have data that shows, if anything, the opposite. Their ads are hurting them. So that would mean there's some acknowledgement on some level that the strategy so far has been an abysmal disaster. That's what this says. That's what all this says. Okay? Now, so given that set of facts, one would think, oh, it might actually be a good thing for them that they're pulling all the ads off and kind of regrouping. But here's the problem. There's a little hint in that clip that you just saw, which I think kind of proves that the new ads, whenever they come out, are going to be just as bad as the previous ads. What's the clue? They say, oh, we're going to continue exposing how Joe Biden is like a puppet of the radical left. So all the ads that were up were making that argument. We played some of them on the show and we discussed them in detail. You know, the grandma has a break-in and calls the police department, and the police department has an automated message that says, because we've been defunded, we can't get back to you. And the idea is like, oh, Joe Biden is going to defund the police, even though he's on the record as saying, I'm not going to defund the police. And he wrote the freaking crime bill, so if anything, he's too tough on crime. So the argument of Joe Biden is a Marxist Antifa puppet, that's not landing. If anything, it's having the opposite effect. And they're pulling those ads, regrouping, but they just hinted that the new ads are going to have the same theme. We're going to continue exposing how Joe Biden is a puppet of the radical left. That's never going to work. It's amazing they haven't gotten this through their heads. The funny thing is, I think previously, in 2016 definitely, Trump had pretty good political impulses. I wouldn't ever use the word strategy for Trump because it's like he's a little too simple to really think it all out. But his impulse was just, okay, I'm just going to hit Hillary where she's weak. Where is she weak? I don't know. The Clinton Foundation is corrupt. She supported all these outsourcing deals. She supported the Iraq War. She's a representative of the status quo in the establishment. I'm just going to hit on that over and over. Those things were potent. It worked. With Biden, see now, Trump has been in his own bubble for far too long. He's totally drunk on One American News Network and Fox News. He's surrounded by military-industrial complex people, Wall Street people, many of them with standard right-wing opinions. They could come out of the mouth of Sean Hannity or Rush Limbaugh. And so he lost the edge of having unique arguments like he used against Hillary. And now he's just going with the standard, any Democrats far left, and that's not good. Joe Biden loves Marx and Antifa. Oh no, Joe Biden's going to bring in all this chaos. And he's making that argument as the U.S. is already in chaos and mayhem. There was an ad where they showed a clip of what happened in Minnesota, and they argued like, this is what'll happen in Biden's America. It's happening right now in Trump's America. How do you put that up and nobody calls it out and says, whoa, 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 whoa. That's your America. You can't accuse the other guy. He's not even in yet. You're accusing him of the thing that happened under you. So it's not going to work. It's not going to work. And it's also not going to work because it's not true. Some of the arguments against Hillary were true. Some of them were BS, but some of them were true. This is not going to work. Donald Trump owns the pandemic. He owns the economy, which is in shambles right now. 20% real unemployment. He owns the fact that the extended unemployment benefits ran out and damn near 40-50% of the country can't pay their rent. He owns that. Doesn't matter how many times you scream, oh my God, he's so extreme. You know what people are going to do? They're going to watch that and go, first of all, I don't think he is. But second of all, even if he is, who cares? We need extreme change. Look at the situation we're in right now. So it's kind of been amazing to watch him like just totally lose every political instinct he ever had. And even now, they're going to pull down the ads to regroup. But they hinted the new ads are going to be just like the old ads. Biden's a freaking, you know what would be funny? Oh my God, if they leaned into it even more. They might do that. They pulled down these ads because they're not working. They might put up ads that are even worse than the original ads. Because they just said, we're going to keep exposing how Biden's a puppet of the radical left. I wish, dog. I wish. Imagine Biden was a puppet of me. Oh. That'd be amazing. We'd have Medicare for all. We'd have free college. We'd have a living wage. We would fix this country. We'd pull out of the wars. Jesus Christ. Anyway, Trump's in total disarray. He's really... I mean, it's almost time to pound the gavel, dog. He's getting Waxtington right now, and I see no signs of life.